Well, it's almost been 6 months. I did a video on AI Career Roadmap 2026 in January. It's been 6 months, and trust me, a lot has changed. Well, in this video, I want to do the same topic on how the AI engineering career roadmap looks like. But of course, I'm going to give you more information, more ideas about this AI engineering role. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding on what AI engineering roles are and whether it is the right option for you or not. Still, in case if I'm not able to answer some of your questions that is in your mind, please write down a comment and I will definitely revert back with an answer. Now, talking about AI engineering, before we get started, you can do your own research. So, I'm not the only one who wants to motivate you to get into the AI engineering domain. You can just go ahead and check on Google, on Glassdoor, on various other platforms that AI engineers are the ones who are the highest paid right now. Not only in US, not only in Europe, but also across the world. In Asian Pacific area, Australia, Europe, US, everywhere, AI engineers are heavily paid. There are many companies who are even paying more than 500 500k US dollars for them. I mean, anyways, let's not get into numbers because we all come from different areas, and let's not get exaggerated with those high numbers that some of the AI engineers are getting. But in general, let me tell you, AI engineering is a really, really good area to explore. The career path is a bit complex, but I will try to narrow down and I'll try to help you out to understand what AI engineering is. So let me tell you that AI is not new, right? Everybody thinks that ChatGPT was introduced in 2020 November 2023. We all started knowing about ChatGPT and various other things, and it's been 3 4 years. People are going crazy about AI, right? Well, fine, that's true to some extent, but AI is not new. AI is there since quite a long time. When machine learning evolved around in 2015, people also panicked. The industry moved. A lot of jobs were impacted. A lot of data science jobs came in, and other jobs were suppressed. Now the same thing is happening. Data science and other jobs are decreasing. AI engineering jobs are increasing. But it's just a change in terminology. Data scientist and AI engineering is not completely different. It's just that companies nowadays need some superheroes who can do two people's work in one salary. And that is exactly what AI engineer is. Somebody who knows AI, somebody who knows how to use APIs and how to deploy these applications and how to productionize. So it's basically the work of two in one salary. And that's AI engineering. Well, AI is important. For everybody, AI is important. Be it a manager, be it a non-technical person, a technical person. For everybody, AI is important. So I'm dividing this particular path into three sections. One is basic. Basic is going to be for people who just want to understand AI, add some of these AI terminologies in their skills, or get started with AI tools just to sustain in the market. So people like managers or completely off topic people, as in project managers or somebody who are completely off, they don't have to need AI. Let's say networking people in companies, cyber security. Well, they do not need to know about rags. They need not have to know about the technicalities around AI. They just need to get into some basic AI. That's it. So prompt engineering is very important for them. So that's very important, and understanding on generative AI basics and agentic AI basics. Just basics. Just try to understand what generative AI is, what are the concepts behind it, large language models, brain, how the large language models act, what are the different large language models, open source and APIs, and then how to get started working with ChatGPT or Copilot, how to write prompts, how to structure prompts, what are the most important things while writing a prompt, like providing a persona, providing a format, providing the context, providing examples, and so on. Coming on to the second category of people, which I would say intermediate people. So all the freshers who wants to jump into AI engineering, or people with less experience who wants to get into AI engineering, it is for them. So Python is mandatory. Python as a programming language, understanding on APIs, understanding on natural language processing, understanding on transformers, generative AI, RAGs, fine tuning, different type of RAGs, agentic AI solutions using LangGraph, understanding on LangChain, Crew AI, tools like Na10. These are something that an intermediate person should definitely understand. Deployment, well, less experience on the deployment side. You don't have to know everything about the deployment like CI/CD pipelines and all those things, but at least basic understanding on how APIs work, how do we convert Python codes into some Streamlit applications, these kind of things. So people who wants to become AI engineer, well, they have to follow this intermediate level of knowledge. Talking about advanced, you have to think about some advanced topics like CI/CD pipelines, how to automate agentic AI systems, how to evaluate agentic AI systems or RAG based systems in production, how to implement observability, how to use Langsmith, how to introduce guardrails in the system, how to makes the system, data, how to make a secured system, data privacy, these kind of things. So in depth, your understanding on certain topics goes to another level when you're jumping from this intermediate to the high level kind of a thing. So this is pretty much it. So in a nutshell, if you want to become an AI engineer, yes, technicality wise, programming language, Python, NLP, transformers, generative AI, all the concepts in Gen AI, including LLMs, LangChain, RAGs, vector databases, fine tuning, agentic AI systems, LangGraph, Crew AI, Na10, observability, guardrails, all of these things are needed. On top of that, if you understand CI/CD pipelines, if you understand some of the basic concepts behind data engineering, or, or how different architectures work, that will be an add-on. But this is it. Well, in case you want to explore one of my courses which will help you in this journey, the course link will be in the description. No compulsion. If you want, you can enroll for the program. I have two variants. One is Udemy variant where you can just learn self-paced mode, and there is another variant which is like Udemy, not Udemy but self-paced plus some doubt clearing kind of a concept. Both the options are already available in the description. In case you want to become an agentic AI or an AI engineer, then this video was for you. Any questions? Use the comment section and I will revert back to you. Thank you and enjoy, and please, if you are serious, get started with learning right now. See you in another video.